Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a 14-part video series showing you how to create SEEMES house. Let's get started. To start, let's open a new architecture template. And then we start with architecture and then we add grid lines. So you can type in GR or you can click this icon. So once you type in GR, you'll be able to add in a line. You can do any lines like arc, and then we have center and arc, and then we also have picked line. So what we're gonna use is just a straight line. So here I'm gonna click below and going above. So for now, we're just going to add in capital A. So we start with capital 8. You just need to click on the grid line. And then you should press escape twice and then zoom out. After that, you'll be able to select the grid line again and then type in CO. That's for copy. So copy command is located under modify, and this is the icon. CO is the short. And then now you click back the grid line and move it on the right side. Once it's in the right side, we'll be able to add the same grid line but with coordinates. But you want to make sure that multiple is checked so that we just need to keep on adding the coordinates. Like for example, I'm gonna type in 950. Next is 2550. Next will be 1080. Next is 1840. And then lastly is 1580. Press escape and then escape again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna select everything and then just move it in the middle like so. Press escape and then escape again. Now we're gonna add an horizontal grid line. So just type in again GR and then click on the right side to the left side. Make sure it's 90 degrees and then click and then press escape. Here we're gonna zoom in and click on the grid bubble again. So once you click the grid bubble, let's type in number 1 and then enter. So as you can see, we have number 1, and then here it's still selected. So select the grid line and then you can type in CO, and then multiple is already checked, so we're good with that. And then click on number 1 again to drag it downwards. And then even though that we change it to ABC at the vertical horizontal, for the horizontal now, we change it to numbers, and Revit is smart enough to change that and then put it in sequence. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to add in grid number 2, and we just need to type 2900. So we could just zoom out and then just pull it all the way to the bottom. Here the next one is 1200. Next will be 1400, and then 1500. Next will be 2000, and then another 2000, and then lastly 1500. So for some reason this one I just pressed 200, so we could fix it. That's not something that will kill you, but here we just need to make sure that the next one is 1500. Sorry, so press escape, click this one, and then 1500. So it will move. So now we just need to fix. So what you need to do is click on one of the grid lines here, and as you can see at the bottom, it provides a temporary dash line that indicates that once you move everything, or once you move this line, it will move everything. So here, as you can see, it will move, and then we could move here as well, and it will provide a temporary dash line, and then it will move again. If for some reason you want grid bubbles also on the right side or at the bottom, what you need to do is you need to select each of the grid lines and check so that you will show the bubble. So here, if you click it, it will have this small square, and then once you click that, it will appear. So you just need to do that in order to show it on the right side and on the bottom. Here you need to do that again. And there you go. For some reason, if you don't want it to be overlapping, what you have to do is click on the grid bubble, and then you can see here, add an elbow. It's a small zigzag on the line, and once you click that, it will create this zigzag effect, or an elbow, we call it. Here as well, so that we could have it proper. As you can see, it went on the right side. We want it on the left side, so you just need to drag it, and then there you go. Everything is being shown, and nothing is overlapping. Here as well, click that, move this one on this side, and what we could do is just fix it a bit so that it's not overlapping any grid bubble. So something like that. This one as well. And then here as well. And then just drag this one to the direction where it's open. So that's how you fix it. For example, if this is still overlapping, for example, what I usually do is, because if you drag this, everything will be dragged as well. So what I do is I just click one of the grid line, and then I type in MV or move. MV, so type MV, and then just move it like that. As you can see, it doesn't move everything. So now I'm gonna move it again, MV. I'm gonna drag it all the way out, and as you can see, there's more room now. Now, on the other side, you just need to drag the bubble right here and do the same thing at the other. And then here, you just need to put more elbow or landing, what we call it landing, so that it looks much better. So that's how I do it. I think there's another way, but if you know some other way, just put a comment. But that's how I do it. So that because if you move it again, it will still move everything. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in some dimension. So you just need to type in DI or this icon on your quick access toolbar. And then here, we usually add on every grid line. And then after that, you put in the overall. Again, put it on every grid line. And then next is overall dimension. So that's the proper way of doing that. Press escape and make sure that everything is good. So by the way, this design was provided to me by Sherwin Alberto. He emailed me that I could do this. He provided me with a PDF, a SketchUp, and some images, and he wanted me to create this or recreate this so that I could show it to everyone. So thank you, Sherwin, for providing this. Um, that's a very nice thing to do, especially for me, because it takes a long time for me to prepare some of the projects that I did here. And this basically helps me just do the recording and then and then to show you guys what I need to do so that we can design all the projects that I did. So thank you for that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to our elevation. So let's go to our south elevation. And in one of the image that he showed me, we have a ground level. So we're gonna change the name for the level one. So for now, let's type in around 300, or let's make this one 600. So 600, and then here we could change this to ground floor. Let's make it all capital. And then this one will be level 1. Okay. Here we could put in some elbows as well so that everything is being shown properly. Okay. So we have our ground level and then 600 for the level 1. And then now let's go to architecture, and then you can type in LL or this icon. So LL, and then here we could just put it for now. And then this, let's make this one 3600. So 3000 for our level. And then towards the roof, we could just add in one more. I'll make this one 1000. And then let's put in an elbow again. And then just put it upwards like that. We could just move this one. So MV. So everything looks perfect. And I'm satisfied with our level. We can just edit it later on if we have a problem with it. But for now, we have ground floor and then 600 up to level 1. Level 1 to level 2 is 3000. So it's 3600. And then 4600, that's 1000 or 1 meters for level 3, which is our roof. You can also change this to roof if you want, but that's up to you, or just leave it at level 3, sorry. And then after that, let's go back to ground floor, and we could start adding our exterior wall. So what you need to do is go to your architecture, click on wall, and then what you need to do is go to level 1, and then from level 2, so top constraint will be level 2, and then base constraint will be level 1. Click apply, and then here you want to make sure that chain is checked, which is always do, but it's always better to check it. And then here, instead of wall center line, we will go to finish face exterior. And then after that, we start off at B1, which is right here, going all the way to F1. Go down up to F7, and then go to C7, go up to 6C, and then go to the left all the way to A6. Go to 4A, go back to 4B, and then finish off to B1 again. Press escape and then escape again. So we have our exterior wall, and what we need to do now is select everything, which is once you select one, click on tab and then click it again. Now you selected everything. What we need to do is edit type, duplicate, and then type in exterior wall number 1. Our thickness is 150, and then let's change the material. We're gonna set the material first as clad white, or any white you have. You can even put gypsum wallboard for now. Press OK, and then OK again. So now all your exterior wall will be gypsum wallboard, and then exterior wall number 1. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.